2024 goals. She's like the girl right now. That was terrible. You don't want to plan the trip. You get what you get. I think that I like that mindset more and more. If you're new here, I'm Major G, and if you're not, welcome back. There was a lot to do on this elliptical. But this video is going to be a little mashup of a workout where I talk about my 2024 goals. It's getting about that time. Next week will be, no, this week. This week will mark the beginning of December, and it's just time to just start thinking about what we want to do for the year coming up. And this year, I'm actually going to make some. I know last year I was bullish and said I wasn't going to make none, and I made some. But I think I really enjoy starting my workout like with cardio. It just get me flowing in the mood, and any kind of like, oh, I don't want to be here, kind of gets it out of the way. Because baby, on the way to the gym today, even before I came to the gym, I was really at home contemplating if I just wanted to not come today and just come tomorrow. But I'm glad that I kind of forced myself. But the workout we're going to do today is a shoulder cap workout. So the cap of the shoulder is this part. So if you ever see like bodybuilder, it's a bodybuilder workout. Her name is Rene. I'll pop it up over here. That's whose workout I'm doing. It kind of caps, so like you will see like good definition like in the front, like that muscle, and then you will see it in the back. So a lot of it is like chest press and like real delt movements. Of course, if y'all want like all of the breakdown of the workout, what it works, why it's important, y'all should go to Julia Renee's video because she explains it in depth, and that is where I got this workout from. We're gonna start off with something light, baby, because my right shoulder, she's like the girl right now.
Get into the money. Stainless steel, made them bands, back at work, I get that check, no question. You'd sweat, it's an obsession. Keep calling me deep pockets, cause it's always.
That should have been that hard, but Lord, I'm gonna have to drop that to 30. So one of my first goals for 2024 is, I feel like 2024 is gonna be a heavy like learning about finance year. So I want to take a finance class about learning to invest, and particularly in the stock market. But I thought I knew something about the stock market, so I jumped in at Vanguard and made me a Roth IRA. Really, I wanted to open a brokerage account. So this year, instead of like watching 1 or 2 YouTube videos and trying to gather like my own knowledge, is to like take a linear approach to learning like investing in the stock market, which is to take like a finance class. Now the only thing is, I don't want to pay my money and then it's not like what I think that it is, or I feel like I don't get anything out of it. And so I was talking to Joe just like about like what is a good amount of money to like invest like and learn about something, but also if you didn't get like any value from it, you wouldn't be like, fuck. So we came up with a number. So that's one of my goals for 2024 is to learn about invested in a linear way. The next one she got on the list is lat raises, and it's supposed to help like the side of like your cap to having a cap shoulder. And if y'all ever did lat raises before, y'all know to be having these 10 pounds, it's like a lot. So I may end up dropping them to 8 because lat raises really make you feel like you don't lift no kind of weight, not never. And the tip that she gave for lat raises is like I swing a lot when I like swing my body a lot, like when I'm doing dumbbell exercises. And so she just said like what will probably be good, like engage your core, squeeze your glutes, and so that your body, like this part of it, is stable, so you aren't like using your body to lift the weights, and it's targeting like the muscle it's supposed to target.
Hit the plug and it was low shedding. He still got the connection. Not a barman, that's a lesson.
Another really important thing about doing lat raises for me, it's not like going straight out with a stiff arm. Like I always try to have like a little bend in the elbow and then kind of raise slightly towards the front.
And that paper can't have enough. Got on my ass, it was bad enough. Got my first bag and I fell in love. Now something I have a habit of. I'm still giving praise to the man above. They my grandpast, I'm mad.
I'm gonna have to drop to 8. It was fucking terrible. That was terrible. The other thing I want to do in 2024 is travel out the country. In my little mind, I want to go to a Spanish-speaking country, but I'll take anywhere out the country at this point. I just really want to be able to stamp my passport. The thing is, I don't want to plan it. So that also limits when you don't want to plan the trip, like book the tickets, find the excursions, find the hotel, then you get what you get. If traveling out the country was completely off the books, then my top 3 choices of where to travel in the United States would be Washington, D.C., New York, San Francisco. They would be my top 3.
Without my Jackson Club, moonwalks on Michael Jackson stuff. They trying to compete but lack the skills. Trying to outflow but...
Okay, so this machine, you can use it 2 ways. We're gonna use it for our back deltoids, like our upper back. So like back up in here, and it's supposed to help the back part of this cap of your shoulder kind of like curve out. And she has me doing 7 sets of 10. But the good thing about it is you get to drop weight. Like once you get too heavy, you can't go anymore at that weight. You just keep dropping until you can like complete all 7 sets. So the goal isn't to keep the same weight for all 7 sets. You can drop it.
I'm smoking on rappers like Astor Mills. They playing defense, that's half the field. No call, no tick.
That 40 was way too much like for me to control it. So we're gonna drop it to 30. Like it didn't feel heavy. I could just tell like I was shaking and I wasn't controlling it. Like on the back it was fine, but when it was time to bring it back, in, like I felt myself just letting the weight pull my arm, which means I'm probably too heavy because I need to be able to control the back and then control it forward. So that's gonna be the thing.
They treat me like past the pills. I'm trying to see what all that feels. Plus this bitch got ass for you. Like solely what is next. I'll count it with my right and if it's painful with my left. Addicted to these racks. I'm tempted.
Pose for the camera now. Click, click, click. Gotta love Beyonce. Gotta love her. Are y'all going to see the movie? I already got my ticket. By the time y'all see this, I will have seen the Beyonce movie. Okay? A film by Beyonce. This is really hard for me. I don't know if y'all can tell that I'm struggling, like, to make, because, like, they're 2 separate. These ain't connected. So one of my arms coming in before the other arm. I'm just over here going through the motions. But I'm here. I may be black and I may be ugly, but I'm here. The other thing I need to remember to do is, like, hold for a few seconds. Oh, stop doing that. There we go. We want to focus on this. Okay, the other thing I need to do is hold for a few seconds, like when I'm in this back stretch position, like hold there, like so I can feel the tension in the muscle and then slowly let it come back towards like the starting point. I will finish this out and I'll see you guys when it's time to do the superset. If you ain't this excited when you're doing your workout, you're probably sane. You are probably very sane, so don't worry. Or you need 400 milligrams of caffeine. I'm not a doctor. Don't do what I do. Do what you do. Don't do what I do.
But a flex. She's nothing, not an ex. Weed I smoke. It's nothing.
That can't be right. No other chick spinning your dough. I don't want you, but I want it, and I can't let it go.
If you want to do it seated, you can, but I'm just going to do it kind of bent over, standing.
Okay, it's just uncomfortable sitting down trying to do it. So let's skip the sit down part. Get that out the way. Get on out the way.
Crown, that's a jam. That's a jam.
My other goals for 2024 is just like continuation of goals from 2023. So one of them is like a savings goal. The other thing that I had last year was to read 1 book a month, killing it. I'm gonna keep that going into the new year. One of the biggest goals that I'm gonna scratch from last year is being conversational in Spanish. I have to be honest with myself, like my mind isn't on Spanish. And every year that I look at that, it's been like a rolling goal for like 3-4 years. I'm not really making a bunch of traction on it. Like I get like a really big burst to work on Spanish and then like I'll be depleted for 2 months from not wanting to look at it. I keep doing it as a hobby, but I'm just gonna be realistic with myself about it and just say it is not a priority for me. And anything that I put on my goal list, I want it to be a priority. The other goal that I had for this year was to run a 4:30 marathon. That's definitely not moving to my goal this for next year because I've said it already. I enjoy running. I don't like running on the schedule. Next thing is, what do I want to have a fitness goal for next year? My original thought was to like sign up for a Pilates club, but when I looked, they weren't between $200 to $300 a month. Absolutely not. The other thing I thought was like buying just like maybe like a 10-class pass, but it's still just as expensive. So I don't know. That's on my list. But as far as like other fitness goes, I don't really have any. Just continue doing what I'm doing, which is to like be consistent. Fitness for me is a lifelong thing. I haven't felt like super excited about like any fitness goals. I don't have any goals surrounding fitness is basically what I'm trying to say. Like nothing that I'm really working towards besides remaining consistent. Fitness is just like where I live. So goal or no goal, I'll be working out doing something. And I am already over. I got one last exercise to do and then we'll take this on home. So let's make our way over to the cable machine. And that's gonna be it for today's video. That was a so-so workout, but I know what it was. It's because I wasn't completing those kind of reps and set back to back like I was supposed to, because immediately I was like talking to you guys. I would love to retry that workout again on a day that I'm either not filming or a day that I'm filming but not talking, like trying to talk about something, because then like I would have less time between sets and reps. And then I think that I may have broke a little bit of sweat. My right arm, my right shoulder actually surprised me. It did a little something, not as much as it could do. I don't think, like, I've definitely lifted heavier, like doing shoulder stuff, but it didn't like bother me too bad. So I'm hoping that it's on the mend, and me not sleeping like directly on my side is helping like this shoulder not like ache as much or have like that tender and soreness like in my shoulder joints. Let me know if y'all are making any goals for 2024. And I was mentioning one of my goals for that I'm continuing on into 2024 because I'm just loving it is reading at least one book a month. If y'all have any book recommendations, please leave them down below. They can be fiction or non-fiction. I'm not a really big series reader, like a book that has like 4 or 5 books. It's not really my thing. But if y'all recommend and y'all think that it's good, then I could possibly try like one of those. But leave your book recommendations below. And the sun is backlighting me. Let's try it this way. If y'all have any goals and y'all want to leave them down below for encouragement, just to talk about it, just to be like, somebody finally asked me what my goals are, like leave them down below. I'm interested to see what 2024 is going to shape up for you guys. So my 2024 is gonna be very, very simple. Y'all know my book for November was called Disobedient God, How to Trust God When He Goes Off Script. And one of the things is, if y'all know me at all, if y'all have watched any of these videos, y'all know me, God, and David had a little something. But one of the things the author said was that David only wanted one thing. He only wanted one thing, which is whatever God wanted. So even though I'm not saying that for my goals for 2024, I pray that my goals align with his and all of those things. I feel like going to 2024 to narrow down my goals to 2 main things, finances and traveling. It kind of helps me be more focused versus like previous years where I've had a bunch of different goals. So there may be something else to simplify and I have like a goal of 10 things, and then if I'm failing it 5 of them, I think that I fail. You know, if I fail at 2 of them, was I even trying? So that's my goal going into 2024. Less is more. Less is more, or like narrowing down what you want can create abundance too. I think that I like that mindset more. Not less is more, but actually narrowing down what you want to do creates abundance in those areas. It helps those areas to grow because you are not sprinkling here and sprinkling there and here, there, and everywhere. Anyway, I will see you guys next time, and until then,